All right, Coach, 57-50 win over Queens, and really the big thing that sticks out to me, second half defense as a whole, but a 6-minute and 8-second clip where Queens doesn't score at all after they had tied the score at 42. What happened in that sequence, and where did the intensity come from in that second half?
Well, the intensity came from the fact that we about tried to give it back to them and give it away. We had come out and start the second half and did a good job of scoring the ball, and of course they were turning it over. I don't know if we were creating them, but they were turning it over and not getting a whole lot. And we'd build a nice little cushion, and then we just let it evaporate like that. And we just talked about, look, now it's 42-42, and we've got to get it done on the defensive end. And we got a group in there that played really well together, and they got some stops. And then in turn, we turned around and scored a little bit. Created that run where we got a little bit of a working cushion with about 2.5 to go.
Seemed like you were a little out of sync offensively at times in the game, but when it came to it late, you get a couple steals that lead to layups, you get good looks inside. What did the team do to make sure that they were getting good looks down the stretch?
Well, we weren't going to get in a hurry, I'm sure you saw the turnovers that we had in the second half. We had post wide open, and they're capable of making those plays. They just didn't make the plays, throwing it wide to our post. And they know that those were mistakes and it shouldn't happen. And then we let them go in transition to try and get easy baskets, and we were turning it over there. Just really uncharacteristic, I think, of our basketball team to not be able to play up-tempo transition basketball. And then the steal by Brooks was huge with the layup. The steal by Hodge was huge. Those may have won us the game. And, of course, we made some bonehead mistakes down the stretch, a foul on them, putting them on the free throw line, just stuff that I just know what my team's doing, and we even talked about those in the locker room as learning experiences. And then Brooks made all of our free throws except one down the stretch to help us get the victory.
You get LMU Wednesday night, play for K-Day, obviously important for the team, but also LMU has played twice in the last 2 days, and now they have to play a third game in 4 days. What do you expect from your team getting ready for the second to last home game this year?
Well, our team has known, because we've talked about it quite a bit, what's at stake down the stretch here. It's great to come over here, even though we didn't play particularly well. There were times we did, but a lot of times we didn't, and we still pull out a 7-point victory on the road. So anytime you win on the road, it's always good. Now going back home for our last 2 games, we got 2 quality opponents in LMU and Newberry, and they know what they got to do, and they know what's at stake. LMU had a great win against Wingate. Turn around and go on the road like us and win at Brevard, but they got to play the 3 games in 5 days, which is a challenging. But they're playing about 10 players, so they'll probably be all right. And we got to rest up. They got to rest up tomorrow, and it'll be sure to be a battle on Wednesday tied for 5th place. I guess we both are, so we got to try and break that tie up.